Good morning, guys. It is Friday. Hey, exciting news. Today is going to be one of the elite take profit trader calls at 2 p.m. and also have a one-on-one call with JT at noon. Super excited for both these calls. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys, if we look over the price action this morning, just want to go over these signals. This is every signal that's populated since market open, just so you guys can see this. Some really good sell signals that are populating. We did end up getting one buy signal here. And I want to go over something here with you guys. Not every buy and sell signal with any system that you purchase or have is going to work out 100%. But are there things that you can look out for to potentially, let's just say, like eliminate some of those trades? And something that I've found a lot of success with is this that I'm just about to go over with you guys. Do you notice how if I were to tell you this is a really good winning trade and had a great movement, this was a great trade and had a great movement, and this had a great trade and had good movement? There's something that these three signals have in line that these two signals here didn't have that you can look out for to sometimes help eliminate. Now, the number one thing that I like to look for, you guys know me, is when I go on my charts, I'm looking at this line here. This is telling me my button's either over buy or sell, right? That is it. Now, take it a step further. If you get a sell or buy signal, I want you guys to match up the background color and also the profit wave. If you are trading right around the 200 EMA, this is where you need to be careful. What can you do to help eliminate, and how would I have not taken these two trades? Well, something very simple. I want you to do this. If you get a buy or sell signal, right, and if everything isn't in line in the direction that you're heading, meaning this, if you have this, let's zoom in here real quick. This is going to be a really good educational video for you guys to not take trades like this. Sell signals illuminated, right? I love to have a brighter color of the profit wave on the bottom if I'm going short or on the top if I'm going long. With these two signals, what happened? Is there a brighter color on the bottom of this profit wave? No. This could be invalid. Is there a brighter color of green on the top of the profit wave right here with this buy signal? No. It could be invalid. Also, something else. We are hovering right on the 200 EMA. I got this question yesterday. Justin, do you use VWAP? I used to use VWAP. I actually used VWAP more when I was trading stocks and I was doing options beforehand. Going into futures trading, I don't use VWAP that much. It is a highly respected indicator, valuated average price, where technically above is bullish, below is bearish. But for me, the 200 EMA on the 1 and 2 minute time frame is just killer. It's so good. But what happened with these other signals that made this even better? The profit wave is in the right direction above or below the candle with everything in line. What do I mean by that? Take a look. Sell signal, profit wave switching over, red on the bottom, faint on the top, red background, red EMA, signal gone. Perfect. How many points was this? Max potential profit, 68 points. Awesome. We look at this one. Is all this in line? No, so we skip it. Is this one in line? No, we skip it. Is this one? Yes. Perfect. We have background, 200 EMA. Brighter color is on the bottom. You can zoom in here real quick and see right there. Brighter color on the bottom. Candles illuminated. What do? Enter in. Max profit, 42 points. Perfect. Let's go to the next one. What happened here? Is our profit wave below the 200 EMA? Yes. Is it brighter on the bottom? Yes. Is background red? Yes. What do? Enter in. What happens? Take it here. Max potential profit. Play it down here, 194 points. Now, I know you're not going to get every point out of this. I'm never going to get every point out of this. But if you look at these three signals and you say, can I be patient for these three things to add up and make sure that everything's in line? Do this, you guys. Literally write down, have on the right side of your screen or on the left side if you guys have bigger screens, and put a checklist and say, okay, does everything hit these parameters? If it does, that is a valid entry. If you get into a trade like this and you do your checklist, and you're like Justin says, background has to be red, profit wave's red, this is red, and you do all that, and for some reason it goes against you right away afterwards, that is not on you. That is just market moving in an opposite direction, close it out right away. What happened when you did this strategy with these three trades? You had a 100% win rate. Win, win, and win. You just take out 10 points with these, 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 30. What does that equal? 30 points with 5 micros is $300. $300 times 5 accounts is how much? $1,500 in a day. This is exactly how you need to be trading. Do you guys see this right here? What am I looking at with this trade? Do you see how this is an inverse trade here? But what's happening? This is not a valid signal for me to take for inverse because guess what? Brighter colors on the bottom, not on the top. It's okay. So just stay away. If anything, I could see this coming back up and getting a sell signal and coming right back down and flushing down to lower lows out of the day. And that's when I would potentially looking at getting into a trade. But right now, I just don't take anything, right? Until all of that is lined up. I want to show you guys, here are my accounts that I've been trading for the last couple days. I'll go for this week and show you guys this. If you guys didn't see this the other day, I've taken 3 trades total so far since going into pro. I didn't trade Monday. I traded Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Yesterday was my birthday, day before, and the day before that. 3 trades, $1,172. So where are we at with this? Let's take a look. So if we go over here and we say $1,172.60 times 5, currently sitting at $5,863. So that is my current balance with these 5 pro accounts right now. And if I end up getting into a trade today, great. I'll end up taking it. If I don't get into a trade, totally fine. I'll have a great weekend. Come back on Monday. I'll be trading Monday, Tuesday, and potentially Wednesday. And then I leave for Mexico Wednesday afternoon. And I'm not back until the actual following Thursday, which I probably won't be back trading until Friday. In the meantime, with those, I'm going to try to do some educational videos for you guys to go over more basics of trading. So if you guys are just new to following my channel here, there's not going to be a lot of live trading this following week coming, but it's going to be some really good education that I want you guys to follow. So when I get back and continue these pro accounts, you guys can be able to follow along with some great stuff. But I want to just get on here real quick this morning and show you guys that. And it's just a little technique, a little thing that you can look out for. And you can say like, okay, Justin's giving me these couple nuggets of information. He's being successful with this. Other people are being successful with this. What can I do to help increase my odds? Guys, this is it. You do this, please. I'm telling you guys. Let me break this down again. The most successful traders that are passing 550K accounts and going to pro are doing these couple things. Trade with just 5 micros max. Don't trade with 1 mini. Don't trade with 2 minis. It's over leveraging your account. Trade with 5 micros and see if you can pass that. If it takes you 2 to 3 weeks, you are within the top 90% of traders. What is it going to teach you over those 2 to 3 weeks? It's going to teach you that, guess what? When you go to pro, you're not changing anything with your mind. If you trade with 2 minis during the evals and you want to pass it in 2 to 3 days, and you're like, oh, this is awesome, Justin, I just passed my 550K accounts. I've seen too many people go to pro after that and then blow their accounts. Stick with principles and don't care how long it takes you to get there. Just get there and you'll be so surprised with the success that you have later on. Guys, I hope you have an amazing day. I have a call at noon with JT. So excited to meet with you. And I have the Elite Take Profit team at 2 p.m. PST today. Guys, I'll tell you this. Birthday special is still going on. This will be running, I think, 72 hours left on this. This is the only time this is going to be down this low. I've discounted this for my birthday. This will expire on June 1st. These metrics are lifetime access. Never pay for any upgrades. Every upgrade that I do, I'm going to give to everyone free. We're on version 5 right now. Everyone who joined with version 1 has never paid for 2, 3, 4, or 5. And also the Elite Take Profit over here. The way to get on these calls completely free that I do once every first and third Friday of every single month is if you go over to Take Profit and you type in and you buy 550K accounts, put in the promo code My Future Success in all caps. Just go and type this in there. What it'll do is not only give you the rock bottom price and you won't have to pay any activation fees when you go to pro, which will actually save you over $600. Don't pay that. So when you get to pro, send me a certificate like so many people have done already, and I'll add you onto that call. I'll give you the best education that I possibly can. You'll be able to ask any questions that you want. We'll be able to go back over your current trades, what you did well, things that we can learn and work on, and also go over people that are actually in a live environment. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Ron, one of my affiliates, goes live every Tuesday and Thursday, going over every buy signal, sell signal, market conditions. And we've had a lot of people make money. I gave the testimonial just the other day of this lady who's literally putting in her 2 weeks in her job. She's been trading for 5 years using Ron's education. And it's just incredible. She's now going to become a professional day trader using these metrics and with her experience. And it's just so incredibly crazy to see. Take a look at some reviews that have come over here through the system of just, good things. That's what I want for you guys. I don't want anything else for 2025 than to be on here to show you guys transparency, give you the best education I possibly can, and just help as many people as possible. It's why these metrics are not at $500 to $1,000. I'd rather make this accessible for 100,000 to 200,000 people and be able to give the opportunities for you guys to do one-on-one calls with me. Get on these free calls that I do every first and third Friday by going through Take Profit. Take Profit has been the best experience that I've ever had because I'm able to leverage other people's funds and not my own. And if you can do that, I was a trader who was trading with $10, $20, $30, $40,000 cash with Tradovate when I first started. And I did well, but I also had some really bad days. And I wish I had found out about prop firms sooner. And I'm glad I stumbled upon Take Profit, because the coolest thing with this is you can actually do withdrawals every single day when you're in pro once you hit your buffer. So again, what I tell people, doesn't matter how long it takes you to get to pro, stick with principles, and watch your account grow. Something as simple as just $500 a day is a life-changing amount. That's $10,000 a month if you go for $500 a day. Now, I know you're going to have some losing days in there. Of course, I'll have some losing days too, and I'll show you guys that. But fall in love with small, because it's what big is attracted to later on, and see how fast you can do this, you guys. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Love you all. Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes in the comments yesterday in the video. You guys are literally family to me. I love you guys. Let's keep this going. Take care.